After the Styrian Grand Prix 1 week ago, round 11 of the MotoGP World Championship is back at the Red Bull Ring again for another Spielberg Classic. With unpredictable weather, will it stay dry or could we be in for a dash and splash? It's race day in MotoGP. It's a warm welcome to you all then. Round 11 of the MotoGP World Championship comes to you from the Red Bull Ring to conclude our back-to-back races here in Austria. The World Championship at the moment going one way. Fabio Quartararo with a 40-point advantage. No matter what happens today, he'll lead going into Silverstone in 2 weeks' time. And at the moment it's dry, 31-degree air temperature. But there are some clouds hovering over now. Last week, none of the weather apps predicted the forecast right. It was supposed to rain. It didn't. However, a lot of weather apps again saying that at 2 o'clock, bang on the race time, when we're supposed to start going racing, we're expecting rain. So who knows? At the moment, a lot of fans keeping their eyes up in the sky. The sunglasses are out. The shows have begun. We've got packed grandstands, fantastic atmosphere ahead of this race. Steve Day, Matt Birt and Simon Crowfoot to talk you through it, and it will be all eyes on this round as well. The rookie Jorge Martin, back-to-back poles. Can he make it? Back-to-back wins, Matt?
Well, he says right now he's living the dream. He doesn't want to wake up from that dream either, does he? This man, Jorge Martin, what a week it's been so far at the Red Bull Ring in Styria for the Pramac Ducati man. Pole position last weekend for the second time in MotoGP, and then taking a sensational maiden victory, the first Ducati independent team rider to win in MotoGP, and he's back for take two, 28 laps, and Jorge Martin starts from pole position yet again, just a third man since the Q2 format was introduced back in 2013 to come out of Q1 and take pole position.
Yeah, well, Jack there gambled on a slip before anyone else, unsurprisingly. Jorge Lorenzo, perhaps he was just waiting to see if there was a couple of spits of rain again.
It's like a Grand National start out of pit lane, isn't it? We've got a whole bunch of riders who've come in for their dry setting bike. He's already on slicks. That's why Miller's just going, well, why should I get up the grid? I'm ready. I've got my slick bike ready to go. So he can just sit tight and wait for everybody else to sort themselves out.
You're about to see something that you'll have never seen before. A warm-up lap is going to begin with one bike on the grid and everybody else leaving pit lane. Remarkable. Jack has a look around.
Well, I think Miller's saying, hey guys, look, I've made my tyre choice. I'm ready to start the race.
It was declared a wet race, let's not forget.
Davide Brivio in close attention, and Francesco Guidotti. Francesco Guidotti will be talking himself hoarse at this rate because you can understand a little bit of frustration coming out from the Alma Pramac Ducati team. Well, inadvertently, myself and Steve are going to get a brilliant look.
What's going to happen now? It's going to be started as a dry race.
Well, as you'd expect now, Francesco Guidotti, who's the team manager of the Alma Pramac Ducati team, with Jack Miller in close cahoots to him, and having a long discussion with a few officials down there, just trying to find out exactly what's going on, because they are still lined up on the grid, ready to go. There's 23 other riders who are now in the pit lane trying to decide what they're going to do, and await the opening of the pit lane again to try and get this Argentinian Grand Prix started. I've never ever before a scenario quite like this. Well, Maverick, pretty adamant, he was ready to go. He made his decision too. He was ready to start the warm-up lap from the pit lane.
The problem is that by starting in pit lane, you start then at the back of the grid. But then what happens if...
Well, where's Marc Marquez's head and his heart rate at right now? Seconds before the start of this Grand Prix.
24 laps in Argentina, and the strangest start you'll ever see. Jack Miller gets away from pole position and will almost certainly get the whole shot into turn one. Danny Pedrosa's second, Johan Zarco in third.
Well, here we go, Marquez on the Vizioso. Well, it was coming and it's finally happened. penny for Andrea Dovizioso's thoughts right now, because he's just been swallowed up by Mark.
Oh! And that was almost curtain side, and almost gets his nose chopped off.
A touch between Zarco.
Pedrosa's gone.
He got nudged out wide by Johan Zarco, and he's tried to squeeze the power on the wet surface, on the slick tyres. Fingers crossed that Danny Pedrosa's not done another collarbone there. Massive high side. He got nudged.
Unbelievable drama here. Or is he going back onto his grid slot? Hang on a minute. I thought he was being pointed to pit lane. Has he got away with that one?
Smith's had a great first opening. Dovizioso's out wide at turn number 7, and that let Tito back bounce. So a mistake early on for Andrea Dovizioso. Marquez inside of his teammate. There's no love lost there between Marquez and Pedrosa. Clinical by the world champion up the inside.
Coming into the final corner, and he's going to have a look up the inside and almost gets his nose chopped off.
A touch between Zarco.
Pedrosa's gone.
He got nudged out wide by Johan Zarco. And again, he was so much quicker than Rossi. He didn't need to do it. There was no room. Rossi was on the racing line. Did not need to do it. Another couple of corners, he was going to quite comfortably pass Valentino Rossi. No dramas.
For now, we have to put that to the back of our mind, because there's a race for victory here in Argentina, and it's between one of these three. Johan Zarco, the Frenchman on satellite Yamaha.
Inside of his teammate, there's no love lost there between Marquez and Pedrosa. Clinical by the world champion up the inside of turn number 9. He's through into second.
Up you get, Dan. Zarco leads. Zarco's got the lead. We're watching here Marquez. Oh, he's gone. He's going to knock him off. Oh, on earth has he done it? He's done it again.
Rossi on the grass.
And that's Marquez's crash again. He's done exactly the same thing again.
Well, there's history, and there's a lot of history between the pair of them. It started here in Argentina back in 2015. Clear contact between Marc Marquez in that final sector. Standing firm. Cal Crutchlow then now. A couple of corners to go for the British rider. Zarco out of the picture. Can Zarco get close enough? Zarco's not going to be close enough. He's going to be in desperate lunge. Crutchlow, surely. It's going to win here in Argentina.
Or has he run wide? No, it's a bit wobbly, but surely it's done. He's just got one corner left. And here in Argentina, what a race it's been. Cal Crutchlow wins for the LCR. Castrol Honda team ahead of Johan Zarco in one of the most incredible races you will ever see. Third place goes to Rins, Miller 4th, Vinales has been robbed of 5th at the end by Marc Marquez, but that's whether that stands is another question.
Yeah, that's another story. Jubilation. Where do you start? The delayed start, Jackson on his lonesome on pole position, Marquez penalised for stalling on the grid, then incorrectly turning back on the grid, punting out Aleix Espargaro, then a collision, a 30-second penalty. When was the last time a rider had 3 penalties in a race? 3 different penalties in a race? I can't recall it.
I'm going to have a lie down. I can't keep up with this.
The 30 seconds puts him out of points. He had no way could he have not have got away with that one. I'm sorry, you don't get away with that. There's no room, absolutely no room. Valentino Rossi's on the line. There's no room at all for Marc Marquez. He didn't need to do it. He was way quicker than Rossi. Rossi's on the grass with lean angle, soaking wet grass. There's only one outcome there. Marc Marquez knows. You'll be looking around there going, whoops, I'm in big trouble here.
Well, it's begun. 2018 is here, Matt.
You've done nothing else wrong so far today. No pressure. Here we go. Hey, there you go. The 8 times world champion since the 8th ball. He jumps on top of the pool table. And somewhere in Buram tonight, or in Bangkok, there's going to be a heck of a pool party, I'd imagine.
3 or 4 rows. Split advantage for Miller as they all started from the back of the grid in inverted commas. Then with all the Marquez drama, goodness me.
There's some hard-earned silverware about to be handed over to those top 3 riders. Definitely earned their money today. I think I'm right thinking as well. Cal Crutchlow, every single one of his 3 Grand Prix victories has come with his wife Lucy as a victory.
Had 5 races, 5 wins. Can anyone stop him? Well, you'll have to find out when you join us for Portimao. More racing action coming up from Imola tomorrow with World Superbikes. Thanks for joining us.